The creator of Futurama is a Freemason. He's well known for his show The Simpsons and how it's predicted the future countless times. But it's not prediction, it's just predictive programming. The law of Satanism and universal law is that the elites and demons have to show us what they're doing before they do it, and if we don't stop it, we're agreeing. The people in these Luciferian groups already know what's going to happen because it's been mapped and planned out since ancient times, including in the Bible. All these mystery schools, mystery religions, elite cults just have hidden esoteric/demonic knowledge. It's hidden from the public so that the elites can put themselves on a pedestal and people on the bottom are like lab rats. Hiding knowledge is also why the Roman Catholic Church removed many books from the Bible while having them banned for over 100 years. What is left in the Bible is understood better if you have the Holy Spirit, because the translations make it harder for most people to understand. It shouldn't be that way because it says the gospel is supposed to be simple enough for a child to understand. God told me Futurama is about the last days / as in the days of Noah, where God flooded the earth because people were transhuman, there were hybrid giants, and everything was genetically modified because of the fallen angels / Anunnaki. He also told me to Google what year Futurama was set in, and it says 2999. As you may know, the 999 is just upside down 666, symbolizing that Futurama is about the year of the beast, or the time when the beast and Antichrist are ruling. This is when the pagan Roman Catholic Church will be done establishing its universal beast religion / one world religion for the one world / new world order and mark of the beast. The mark of the beast will use mRNA to replace human DNA, which spells out Yahweh, with demon DNA / a DNA patent Satan owns. This will make people transhuman along with other modifications and mutations people will be into, like being cyborgs or half animal. The Anunnaki / fallen angels and other aliens everyone says are coming back, even though most of these beings live on Earth or are hidden underground, will come back and say they're gods just like they did in ancient times. This is who everyone will worship, including the Antichrist in the last days. A lot of New Age, spiritual, and woke people are waiting for these beings, especially Anunnaki / fallen angels, to come back. So are a lot of different tribes like the Dogons, and it's even prophesied in a lot of ancient cultures like Hopi Indian, ancient Sumerians, which Abraham the first Hebrew came from, and etc. This is exactly what the Roman Catholic Church of Universalism want people to believe. So technically New Age along with all other religions are Roman Catholicism. Schools do their all to hide true history in more ways than just whitewashing. So instead of telling you these ancient civilizations were pagan or Luciferians, they just tell you they were polytheistic. Saying these civilizations were polytheistic just means they believed in many gods, which is an understatement and cover up for what was actually going on. God also told me that in these times the veil would be broken so spirit beings can come to the physical, which that's also how the Antichrist will get into Earth. That's why CERN was built, to break the veil. Then due to the metaverse, people will also be able to walk into a digital realm and see it as if it's really there. This is another form of occultic duality, which is the merging of two opposites. Scientists claim they started CERN in 1954, but it's obvious they had to have started building it way before then. The main Hadron Collider people know about in CERN, Switzerland, is far too large to have started in 1954. This is something they've been building for years prior to 1954. In fact, the Great Depression 1929 to 1941 isn't what the government convinced people it was. The Great Depression was a government agenda and project where trillions of dollars were taken from citizens and businesses to be used to fund future government projects. I bet a lot of the money was used to build the Hadron Collider, to fund future sex trafficking / SRA projects, metaverse, and for many other terrible things. It's also a known fact that many wars were started for the US to go into Northeast Africa / the Middle East to take elements for the Hadron Collider. The US military has also started wars to go in Iraq to find Nephilims and get Nephilim DNA to clone them and recreate them. Shows like Steven Universe, Teen Titans, Marvel movies, DC, and SpongeBob also promote days of Noah genetic modification and Anunnaki worship. Teen Titans is obviously about Titan hybrids, and one of the characters is literally a demon child. Gravity Falls is also similar to Futurama and The Simpsons. Gravity Falls is made by a Freemason named Alex Hirsch about two kids with Freemason grandpa-uncles who own a Hadron Collider and Necronomicons. Another show with hidden meanings is Over the Garden Wall. Ever since it came out in 2014 when I was like 8 and I watched it, I have always known it had a deep occult meaning but still haven't really pieced it together. One of the main antagonist characters is literally called the Beast. Same with regular show, Courage the Cowardly Dog, and Adventure Time. I can also include Rick and Morty. I haven't watched it but I know it's somewhat similar to Gravity Falls, but it's more about traveling through dimensions. I will eventually make a video about Stephen King because it's obvious he was getting visions from demons. I watched those movies a lot starting as a baby and I knew he was getting the dreams from demons because I had similar experiences age 6 to 11. Somewhat because the spirits gave me insomnia so bad I couldn't even get a sleep study at age 8 to 12. These movies and shows all go into your subconscious mind and make you accept their agenda slowly. People accept insanity at small increments, so all these different agendas were put in everyone's head slowly, especially because the elites have to show us what they're doing before they do it. Sadly, when they do show us, many people just laugh it off or ignore it and say it's a conspiracy. Other people see the truth and claim it doesn't affect them. This is why in the video I will link in the description a demon says, "Humans are stupid." The demon also exposes many other things in the video where the full clip is played, some of which I mention in this video because I exposed how racial eugenics and depopulation agenda was first made by Satan in the first book of Adam